Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
Well, yeah, for the most part, you hear through my different videos of how much I love the union and how they breed, well, not really functional people. Well, with that being said, I just found this out. There's a certain state in the Northeast that has union nurses. Funny enough, if you know anybody that's ever became a registered nurse in the past 5 or 6 years, and if you ever gotten a hold of their books, their school books, then you would know that patient to nurse ratio is usually between 4 and 6 max is what the education teaches you, because anything above that, you can't give the proper care that the nurse is responsible for. And it makes more time for error. So, well, this particular state has a union, a union that has okayed the patient to nurse ratio to be 8. 8. And anybody that knows a nurse, that's ridiculous as fuck. Because even on a good day with all your patients perfect, 7 is pushing it, really pushing it. Because you got to go from one place to the other, because everybody has their needs. Don't let one have to have a PEC tube. Don't let another one have to get certain labs done 2 times a shift. Or anything else. That's just the bare basics. But back to my original thought. You guys are all for unions. All for unions. But whoever was in charge of that union got his or her pockets lined like crazy. Man, I'm talking lined. But it is what it is. And that's not even the funniest part of it. Not even the funniest part of it. The nurses agreed to it. That's even more moronic. You agreed to put your license on the line and take the chance of getting fired, getting sued, and losing your license for a small amount of money? I mean, I know common sense ain't common, but seriously? Have you lost your mind? Oh, well, that's right. As long as you can identify as a cat and shit in a litter box, you don't care what people do to you. You just sit and complain about it. Oh, but you'll try to boycott Kellogg's because the CEO said, why don't you start eating Kellogg's for dinner? But something really important like this, that you can really lose your license over, and you can really end up killing somebody and going to jail over, not a big deal. Never understand.